Sunday sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC West rivals. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, ready for this battle in the NFC West, a division of haves and have-nots of late, division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl for 4, Greg, of the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's very top-heavy, and it's really interesting to see kind of how that baton has been passed. San Francisco and L.A., they've really been the belle of the ball over the most recent years. But it wasn't very long ago that the best team in football, arguably, was the Seattle Seahawks. And then you look what's going on down in Arizona. They probably surprised some people last year. They feel like they have their long-term stability at the quarterback position with that new staff. So I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through this year, we look at the NFC West and say, this is one of the better divisions in football.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Geno. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Kyron Williams, the return man for the Rams. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, 2nd among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Second down and 8. The shotgun snap to Stafford. Up, brings it in left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot, typically more where like a wide receiver would align, but his ability to get downfield and use that big body, when you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
This one taken in by Parkinson. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Stafford to throw again. Connects with Kupp on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Stafford. That's to last year's rookie sensation, Puka Nacua. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
They'll run. It's Williams. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The tight end Fant in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
The tight end, Fant, in motion. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Smith. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner, so that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Rams offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, and that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return, and that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a 1st down. It's another run here for Williams. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
The motion man is Nakua. They run over center with Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He finds Kupp along the out route. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10. give left side. Here's Williams. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Play action now for Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Stafford. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw, it's Smith. Into the hands of Lockett, complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run with Walker. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks get back in it. It is 21-7. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. First down, Stafford fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Stafford to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the air again, Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again is Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Chenault. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. The drive begins with a run by Williams. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. We saw a fine performance in that first half from the running back, Kyron Williams. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Stafford now to throw on first down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Atwell sent in motion here. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, here's Stafford. That finds Nakua along the sideline. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Carney now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he has yet to find anything to lean on in this one. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end Fant in motion. Here's a handoff to Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now this looks like a design run. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. I mean, despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
There's that man again. Another catch. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. The veteran big Jonathan Hankins in there to end it. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown LA. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Gino. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner. at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Play action now. It's Gino. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage. But so often, they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden, there is a lot.
And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks cut into the lead a little bit. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. They'll go with Williams. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. To return is Williams. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Cup in motion. Stafford now on third down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Over the middle, it's Kupp. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. The motion man is Nakua. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Williams. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, L.A.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Gino to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Smith. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.